folks. How are you? I hope you're all doing fine. It's been a while. And I just want to say I'm so sorry in advance if you're going to be hearing some gra. I've just found out that my phone quality, my own phone quality, the audio is not good enough, and you're not going to be able to hear what I'm saying. So that's why I decided, oh, what can I do? And then I just thought, like, oh, I don't have a microphone, but we can totally use this earpiece. So let's use this earpiece to do the work of the Lord, because when God sent out the 12 apostles, he told them not to carry more than one cloak, one shoe. And what did he say again? I think he said something about, um, well, he told them not to carry extras. So just say it like that. And I'm just gonna say I'm feeling hot in advance. I'm so hot, but like this is like the perfect spot to record this video, this very powerful video that will forever change your life. Because me and God, or no, not me and God. God was talking to me about wealth. As you can see, I've laid down my journal so I can make a note. It's a very long note, but I'm gonna try and keep it as brief as possible. And I pray that the Lord comes in. He comes in and joins us while we do this recording, and that He intercedes for me. Okay, that even the things that I thought I wrote these things down because He told me these things and I wrote it down. Well, like pray that that he's gonna tell me more as I get into it. He's gonna intercede for me as I get into the topic. So I want to talk about wealth. So a lot of people want wealth. I want wealth. It kind of takes me back to um, a couple of times where I would tell God I want money, like I want wealth, God, like Solomon, and God would say, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and the rest will be given to you. And I never understood it in the first place, but I think I'm starting to understand this. So let's talk about wealth. A lot of you're frustrated, you're angry that you have been denied wealth. Like, oh God, like this is like so easy for you. You could give it to me. Like, why are you not giving it to me? Well, I'm here to tell you that the reason why a lot of people are being, a lot of people, a lot of oh my goodness. I'm here to tell you that wealth is being delayed for a lot of us because we are being processed and trained for the wealth we are asking for. And just to break the ice, you're going to get blessed by God, not because you prayed like, oh Lord, please make me rich. Like, keep on praying. I'm so sorry. Like, keep on praying, okay? Keep praying that the Lord is going to bless you with wealth. Keep praying about that. But a lot of you, the things you pray for are things that God has already like said is going to give you right from the beginning. Kind of like Abraham. He was like in his hometown and then goes like, hey, what's up? Let's go to the promised land. Did Abraham say he wanted to go to the promised land? He didn't. Well, and the Bible certainly does not tell us what he was thinking in his mind. So that aside, so wealth. Where will I even start with this topic? It's so vast. I feel like it's saying one thing, and then it's like it's different branches. But I'll first start by saying, and hopefully I can be able to write an article about it. Please pray for me if you watch me on a daily basis. If you look out for my videos, please pray for me because I don't know what's going on and I don't want to get into it, but please pray for me. So yes, you are being processed and trained for the wealth you desire, actually for the wealth that God has planned to give you since the beginning, okay? And I said here, the Lord told me here, the Spirit of the Lord said, the reason why Abraham didn't get immediately to the promised land isn't because God couldn't have gotten him to the promised land immediately, okay? No, the journeys we are training sessions for Abraham being processed for the world that God promised him. Yeah. So the journey, Abraham, the promised land was not lost, and it's not that God was not capable of taking Abraham to the promised land immediately. The problem was that the journeys that Abraham had to go through to get to the promised land is is what? What was I saying? Oh my goodness. It is a journey. It is a training session, okay? A lot of us, a lot of you are angry and frustrated that God is not giving you the wealth that you want. The truth is that you can't steward the wealth. You can't do. In fact, I can't steward the wealth that I'm asking of God, and I just had to admit and say the truth. And honestly, one thing you have to know about the character of God is that God is not like us. He does not think like us. He does not feel like us. God's ways are not our ways. Does that verse ring a tone in your head? God's ways are not our ways. Okay. And because of that, God is going to be doing a lot of things differently. And for a lot of us, it's not that God does not love us, He doesn't want to give us wealth. In fact, I need to tell y'all that a lot of y'all were probably thinking like, oh, you probably was never rich in the past when you were not when you were not a believer because you were not a believer. No, 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 no. The reason why you were not rich in the past when you were an unbeliever, and the reason why you are not rich right now, this does not apply to everybody, okay? And the reason why a lot of you are not rich right now is because you are being processed to steward the wealth that God will give you, because the wealth that God will give you is not going to be a fleeting wealth. I repeat again, because the wealth that God is going to give you is not going to be a fleeting wealth. It's going to be a wealth that has to be handled with wisdom, knowledge. And that is number one. Number two, okay, for a lot of people, the reason why you're not getting your heart desires is not because your heart desire is wrong, because being wanting to be married is not wrong because God created marriage. In fact, let me tell you something powerful. Wanting wealth is not wrong because God created wealth. When God created man was what after God created the first man on the earth, that He created wealth. And I'll literally tell you, go out, be fruitful. That fruitfulness, a lot of you know that in concept, in Christianic concept, dreams about fruits, you know that they have a meaning. It has to do with wealth. So God is the one that created wealth, okay? It's not humans that created wealth. God is the one that created the concept of wealth. And that's why, like on the sideline, I feel very bad for people who go to the devil for wealth. Like, what? You want counterfeit blessing? That is not a blessing, but it's actually a curse. But let's leave it at that. Let's get back into it. Yes, a lot of you are not getting given your heart desires because your heart desires is wrong. Okay, God is not mad at you that you want to be married, and God is not mad at you that you want to be wealthy, and God is not mad at you. The problem is your heart posture. Your heart posture to some of these blessings is wrong. Number one, a lot of times a lot of you want to get married so that marriage can complete you. That is a very wrong heart posture. Marriage is not supposed to complete you. Christ is supposed to complete you. And I feel like when you have that innate understanding, whether you get married or not, changes a lot. It changes your outview of life because Christ is enough and should be enough for us. But in a lot of cases, a lot of people will be getting married, but they are not yet married because they are being processed to be in a marriage because they have the wrong heart posture. It's a right desire, wrong heart posture. It's right. It's a right desire to desire wealth. It's a right desire to desire a marriage and etc. etc. But the problem is that you have a very bad heart posture to these things, and I'm speaking from experience. Okay, I had to stop saying marriage is something that's gonna complete me or heal me, but just something that is a purpose. Marriage is a purpose. And a lot of time when it comes to wealth, not just you, but like everybody out there, a lot of people out there in the world, the reason why they're not rich is because they have the wrong heart posture to the things they're asking for. Because God is the one, don't forget God is the one that sees your heart. He sees your heart. He sees the nature of your heart. He sees every color of your heart. And a lot of times God knows that, oh, if I bless this person, now she's going to mess up. And it's true. A lot of you have such, your heart is in such wrong heart posture that it's just like, you're going to get like wicked when these blessings come upon you. Like a lot of you want to be wealthy, but you don't even understand empathy. You don't understand how important it is giving to the needy. You don't understand how your wealth is gonna be this is gonna be something that you have to share with others. Okay, you don't. A lot of you have not gotten to the hot portion. A lot of you you're in the current hot portion that thinks of wealth for yourself. Like, oh, I want money for myself. No, I want money to help other people. But it's okay. You're gonna get there because the God that started the work in you is gonna finish the work in you. But yeah, this is example. Another example of having the heart posture towards wealth is uh just revenge. A lot of you cannot wait to get your hands on money so you can take revenge on your family members. A lot of you want to leave the country, you want to leave your house so you can cut your family off. But God does not want you to cut your family off. Sorry, God knows that your family members, they're unfair in the way they treat you. But God does not want you to cut your family off for a lot of you. God does not want you to cut your family off. Okay? But a lot of you can't wait to get your hands on success and money so you can cut your family off, so you can take revenge, so you can be boastful, so you can be arrogantly boastful, not boastful in the Lord, but boastful in yourself. And that's why a lot of people die not having wealth. Yeah, it's not that they don't have they did not have a day in their life when money came. Okay, I've observed this pattern where God provides and then He withdraws it back. It's crazy. But yeah, it's because of a wrong heart posture whereby God will only provide you with what you need, like paying the bills, paying the house rent, paying for medical bills, all that. Literally just money to turn around, money to take care of the necessities, but not money enough to like help you build a house, to make you a millionaire. Why? Because you have the wrong heart posture. But praise the Lord for that. The Lord is so magnificent that despite the wickedness of our heart, God is still providing for us. Despite the wickedness of our heart, God is still providing for us. He's still giving us the needful. And a lot of you are in this stage, okay? And when I'm talking about, the first thing that I talk about kind of like goes into a hand with what I just said now, wrong heart posture. A lot of you are being processed to receive the wealth that you need. You're being trained, and God is giving you the skills through experiences on how to handle wealth when it comes, because for a lot of you, wealth will come. Take note. But one thing that I want you to take note of, very important thing that I want you to take note of, is to make an observation. Is God processing me for the wealth that I want, for the wealth that I've been praying for? Because this is a lot of people, okay? God is not just going to hand you something that He knows you cannot handle and then it's just going to disappear and they're going to be like, oh God, you're not nice. You're so wicked, God. You're so wicked. You're so wicked. How did the money finish? The money finished because He don't know how to handle it. And in a lot of cases, the reason why a lot of people are being denied wealth for the meantime is because they can't steward it. Not just wealth, but a couple of blessings that you're asking for. Some of you are asking to move into your own house, okay? You're not ready to steward being on your own. I'm sorry. I don't know what God is trying to teach you or me about some particular aspect, but the reason why you are denied for a lot of things is because you are being processed for it. You have the wrong heart posture, and God is trying to fix that heart posture so you can receive it. Yeah, that's it.